Harry Reid, oh boy, is he mad about Joe Lieberman.
Fighting words. He's a lion.
You know, screwing over the Democrats here possibly and going with the Republicans in a filibuster.
Boom!
So he's a former...
Hey, Joe Lieberman, boom! Boom!
He's not playing.
Yeah,
okay?
man, Joe Lieberman's like, oh, my nose.
I don't know
if not that he has a big nose. I wasn't saying that. That would be racialist.
Okay, look, I'm not going to say a word.
It's good being Jewish when it's funny.
So now, if you remember, Harry Reid's a former boxer, and of course, Ben is referring to that. He's a pugilist. So that's why, I mean, take this with a grain of salt. That's why he comes so hard and heavy at him, okay? So, yeah, here we go.
Ooh,
here
the
we
left.
Go.
Ooh, the right.
Clip number 3, go.
I don't have anyone that I have worked harder with, have more respect for in the Senate than Joe Lieberman. As you know, he's my friend. There are a lot of senators, Democrat and Republicans, who don't like part of what's in this bill that we sent over to CBO. We're going to see where the final product is. We're not there yet. Senator Lieberman will let us get on the bill, and he'll be involved in amendment process. Some of you will recall one reason that we were able to solve the problem with the nuclear option. I write about it in my book. Is I called Joe Lieberman to my office and said, Joe, I want you to join the enemy and get us out of this deal. And he did. I have the greatest confidence in Joe Lieberman's ability as a legislator. And he will work with us when this gets on the floor, and I'm sure he'll have some interesting things to do in the way of amendments. But Joe Lieberman is the least of Harry Reid's problems.
Man, he let him have it.
Man, hey, Harry, come on now. We wanted you to get tough.
Yeah.
But take it easy, brother.
He's down. You don't kick a man when he's down.
I mean, boy, fire, fire, fire. Oh, man, you launched all those torpedoes. I don't know if he's going to be able to recover. But man, we need the guy at some point, man.
Right.
Don't kill him like that.
You can't just beat him. A couple things I loved about that. First of all, Harry Reid. Everything you need to know about Harry Reid when he refers to that a lot of people disagree with the bill, some Democrats, some Republican. Like, he's even using their language. We're Democrats. They're Republicans. We're Democrats. Some in the Democratic caucus. You don't call that's their word. That's Rush Limbaugh's word. Geez, and then he's like, I remember I told him, and we saved the nuclear option, which is all they wanted was you to cave on the judges. They didn't care about the nuclear option. Harry, who's read your book? And then, by the way, he's like, we told Joe Lieberman to join the enemy, but it turned out he stayed there.
Yeah. So that didn't really work out
too
much. He
yeah.
took that a little bit too much to heart.
Yeah.
Okay, look, if I thought that this is all Harry was going to do, I would.
We're just having fun. Look,
okay.
If he gets this thing done, then everything he did was right.
Okay, so what he said is terrible. He's a friend of mine. And we welcome his amendments. And God, it's great when the Democrats and Republicans work against us. Okay, so I mean, it's 101 and all the things that you shouldn't believe. Now, the reality is, we believe, and we're not just hoping, but we believe that he's saying this to save face for Lieberman, and that behind closed doors that he'll say something else. And so it could be smart politics. And I tend to believe that it is, right? And because he shouldn't come out and say, Lieberman's in a lot of trouble and we're going to punish him, etc. I don't expect that today. I don't want that today. That's not the smart political way to go. Now, given that, is it still too soft a statement? Yes. Now, the real problem is what he's going to say to him behind closed doors. And do I have confidence that he's not going to say what he said in public? Yes. Do I have confidence that what he's going to say is tough enough? No, not really.
I don't know.
I don't know, though, because he just did something great, and we gave him a lot of credit yesterday.
He
did something strong and tougher than Obama and everything else. So maybe he will be tough on Lieberman. We'll have to see how that turns out.